Welcome to my house. I just made these awesome, fantastic looking plant stands. Super easy to make. And they look absolutely great. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can make those stands. Plus, I'm going to give you some free files so you can make those yourself as well, if you've got a laser or if you don't. So watch the video. Okay, so the main tool I'm actually going to be using to more or less create almost the whole project is this fantastic laser from Atezr L2 with 36 watt module. Now I've got this amazing tool in my workshop and that's what I'm going to be using it, as this project is designed to utilize a machine of this type. However, if you don't have a laser like this one, don't worry. The free files I've got for you for this project, you can just print them off, stick it to your piece of plywood, MDF or whatever else you've got, and just cut out the shapes that way, so you don't have to worry about that. However, I do have this awesome tool, so I'm going to utilize it to my advantage. So let's put this bad boy into some action. Right, let's jump into the software first. I'm using Lightburn, as you can see. It does have 30-day free trial if you want to try out, have a look at it first. Or you can use a free software called Laser GRBL. However, the files I'm going to give you for this project with all the designs, they will be in Lightburn with all the settings. So first of all, on the right hand side, as you can see, we've got all the settings here. So I'm going to go 400 millimeters per minute as speed, 100% power. And a very cool addition this laser has, it does have the air pump connected to the module, which makes sure to have very nice cut lines, and the quality is so much better. And you can actually control it in the software here. As you can see, air assist on, that's off. So make sure that's always on when you're trying to cut something out. For example, if we wanted to fill this, then you're going to turn the air off. Okay, so a very cool feature with the laser from Atezr, that you can actually control the air pump through the software itself. However, we want to cut the line. So basically I'm gonna go, I think we'll try 2 passes just to have those nice clean cuts, and we'll see how it goes. Right, now I'm gonna frame the whole project, making sure I'm in the right place with my piece of plywood, 6mm plywood. That's what I'm using for this project, and that's how the project is actually designed, for all the notches and everything to take 6mm material. Now, as you can see, this laser has a very cool option of autofocus. Okay, so you don't have to actually mess around with it. It will do it automatically for you. Super handy feature, I have to say. One of the futuristic features when it comes to laser engravers. Absolutely great one. Right, and off we go. We'll let the laser do its thing and wait for the end results. And there you go, absolutely perfect cut, no issues at all, everything fits as it should do. Super happy with this one, guys, looks absolutely amazing. However, for the next one, I'm actually going to change the settings of the laser. I'm only going to go with 1 pass, 200 millimeters per minute, 90% power, and look at that, still absolutely crisp cut, no issues at all. And yeah, definitely that's the setting I'm going for now. Right, and so for the next one, I actually want to engrave something in our project. So as you can see, I've got this stencil of flowers and everything like that, so I can marry that up with our circle that will be cut out. Same for the legs. Now I'm only gonna have the legs done from one side. I just prefer that way. However, with a setup, you can do the engraving on both sides of the leg itself. Okay, now all these files will also be available in a format that will be opened by Inkscape, for example. It's a free software that you can use and amend all these projects. And basically you will be able just to print those out and you know, stick it onto a piece of plywood or MDF or anything else you want to use, and just cut it out any way you want if you do not have a laser engraver. However, I do have one, and check that out. I'm going to engrave this in 30,000 millimeters per minute, 100% power. Okay, this laser actually can go up to 54,000 millimeters per minute. So it does have a lot of power, but also gives you the ability to go very, very quick. And check out the results. It came out absolutely perfectly. I do really love this stencil. It looks awesome. Now, a few more interesting features that this machine has. It does have the reset button at the front. You do have the USB port, so you can basically work offline, so you don't have to have your PC plugged in. Then you've got the alarm, which is very handy. I'm going to talk about it in a second. On-off switch and a kid's safety lock with the key. Or basically, if you don't want anybody else to use your laser. And the LCD touchscreen is absolutely amazing, and it has got all the features you would absolutely need to do any project. Now, the work area here is 410 millimeters by 410 millimeters, so it's a little bit larger than the usual ones. One absolutely amazing feature is that the air hose goes inside of the x-axis. So it's hidden away, it's not in the way, it's not causing any issues with the cable management. That's the air pump, and you can amend it right on the top with the knob here, so you can control the airflow and obviously use the software as well to control it. So absolutely great features all around. And at the front of the laser module, as you can see, you've got some LED lights. That's basically an indication of how much power is being used by the laser. Now, some other cool features. This machine comes with 6 limit switches, flame detector, gyroscope sloping. So basically, it will protect you if anything goes wrong. Obviously, if fire breaks out, it will let you know. And if, for example, you knock your laser, then everything will stop and alert you of any issues like that. So from safety perspective, definitely is a solid machine here. Now, if you want, you can actually add some colors to your projects. Now I'm going with oak, wood stain, just to give it that nice rustic look to it. However, you can use anything you want to give any look you want. Check it out. I think it looks quite smart. Okay, so I want to apply some sort of a finish to it, and I'm using clear varnish, okay, in a spray can, easiest way to do it. However, to connect all the pieces together, I'm actually going to be using some CA glue, so I'm not concerned about the finish. If you would like to use wood glue, then basically you need to connect all the pieces first with the wood glue, and when the wood glue dries, you can apply finish of your choice. And the reason I'm actually using CA glue is because there's a very good friction fit on all the pieces. So I'm not afraid that these will come apart. Obviously, apart from the top table of the project, that definitely needs to be glued in. But a bit of CA glue will do just fine. And check that out. It looks absolutely awesome. I love the design and I love how this came out. And I hope this project will be something that you'll be making as well. And I just carry on with gluing all the pieces for the rest of them. And as you can see, everything fits absolutely perfectly, even in the bigger ones. It looks so cool. I really do like this. I think they came out absolutely brilliantly. Look at that. They look awesome, okay? And as I said, you can add different types of colors, you know, patterns. You can do really whatever you want. And it's easy to do, easy to cut out when you've got a laser engraver and cutter. Even those intricate patterns, they will be quite easy to do on this machine. Plus, you can engrave it straight away as well. Look how cool is that looking. Looks absolutely awesome. And on the legs as well. If you wanted, you could do it on both sides. It's just the question of setup. However, I wanted it this way. I think it adds that bit more interesting look to it. And because of the power of this laser, which is 36 watts, you can with ease cut 6 or even 8mm plywood, which is perfect for jobs and projects like these, as this will give a lot of strength and stability in projects like these, where actually, you know, there will be few kilograms standing on this, i.e. the plants. So it needs to be nice and sturdy. And with 6mm plywood, definitely is. Really cool. Right, but it looks different in a workshop. Let's put some plants on it. Let's head over to my house. And there you go. I think they look really cool. It does give you the extra ability to add a bit more plants or think about different layouts and combining different types of plants together. Really cool project. Absolutely fantastic project for anybody that wants to start their adventure with a laser engraving and cutting machine, or just a basic woodworking project as well. So if you want those free plans and free files for these, they are down below in the description of this video. So go ahead, download them for free and use them and make those awesome plant stands. However, if you're interested in other projects around the workshop, DIY, woodworking and everything else, I've got you covered. I've got some really cool playlists just over here. So go and have a look. Maybe a video will tickle your fancy. So hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Take care.